We're here at the Frankston Motorcycle Park testing the brand new 2014 model RMZ 450. Not much has changed for this year. Don't really need to change too much after Millsap's sensational effort in Supercross and of course Matt Moss winning the Outdoor Nationals here in Australia. Now there are a few small little changes. First of all, got some bold new graphics, yellow side plates and a little bit of a different programming with the ECU. The changes have been made to make this bike a little bit easier to kickstart, but essentially we're talking the same motorcycle. Now also carried on from the previous model, the Type 2 single function fork, sensational unit that is, some nice wide foot pegs, and we've got two separate choices for the fuel couplings where you can fine tune that engine just a little bit further. And another couple of stock features on this thing, a titanium header pipe, very cool, and some fat bars, all come in stock on this thing. Well, not a lot's changed on this, but super keen to get out there and give it a bit of a try. I'm here alongside Lukey Lee. We're gonna go give this thing a test, can't wait. Tell us about the suspension and how it felt for you.
Well, the suspension was definitely a bit stiff for me, but I think getting it revalved will handle like a treat.
Nice. Now, let's have a quick little chat about the engine. Obviously a lot of snig, a lot of horsepower, super smooth. This thing, to me, almost feels like you can ride it like a 250 or a 450. You've got options.
Yeah, it felt very smooth, but then again, with the leaner plug, it was a lot more aggressive and it just handled like any other 450.
It's great to have the option of the leaner fuel coupling or the richer one, so you can tailor make it to however you want it. The very first thing that I noticed when riding this motorcycle, feels great between your legs. The ergos are really nice. Awesome flat seat so you can move around very easily, while the seat has a gripper seat cover that pretty much where you plant that bump, it's not going to be slip sliding around, which is great. It's what we need nowadays.
For a 450, I thought the brakes worked really good. You get a fair bit of speed going down the straight, so it's always good to start off with good brakes.
As far as suspension goes, really nice and balanced from the front to the rear. No weight bias out of whack as far as dipping in the front or up too high in the front. It seemed nice and balanced right out of the crate. This bike's set up terrific straight off the showroom floor for the bulk of people that are going to buy it. Turns on a dime through the corners and over the jumps, feels nice and light.
I'd only change handlebars only because I'm pretty short. I'm only 5'7", so I'd like a lower bend bar. The
very first thing that I would change personally on this, bearing in mind that it handles very well, it turns exceptionally well, I'd just get a little bit more horsepower out of it. There's a number of things you can do to that, bolt on an exhaust, you know, a little bit of porting or whatever it may be. But that's the first thing that I'd do, is just bring it to life a little bit more horsepower and you'd be rocking. Until the end of the year, the new RMZs come with a set of Pirelli tyres, a Motul oils pack, and a new Suzuki pit tent.
For all your motorcycle insurance needs, contact Insure My Ride at insuremyride.com.au. Comprehensive motorbike insurance from less than $1 a day.